This stupid fucking chair. Oh my god. Hell no. Yeah, you did a good job getting that fucking deal.
Do I need to go tell them we're ready?
They did.
They did? Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. I can do that.
Please be seated. The court will call 24 CF 1048, State of Wisconsin versus Taylor Schabusiness. Appearances.
The state appears by Assistant District Attorney Tessa Button.
Your Honor, good morning. Attorney Christopher T. Froelich appears today in person with the defendant, Taylor D. Schabusiness.
All right, this matter is set for a status conference. Mr. Froelich, what is the status?
Your Honor, I've talked with the district attorney's office. I've conferred with my client. I've reviewed the case. Ms. Schabusiness has decided that she wishes to enter into a plea agreement with the state. She will tender a plea to an amended charge of disorderly conduct as a misdemeanor offense. I have reviewed the plea questionnaire waiver of rights form carefully with my client. We've gone over all of her constitutional rights. We've had a chance to also talk on the phone. And we've reviewed the elements for this offense. Both of us have signed the form and I have it available for the court.
All right. Thank you. Ms. Schabusiness, I've received a plea questionnaire waiver of rights form. It would indicate that you're going to plead no contest to an amended count of disorderly conduct, and then both sides would be free to argue that sentence. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. This form indicates that you are 27 years old. You completed 12 years of schooling. You do have a high school diploma, GED, or HSCD. You understand the English language, and you understand the charges that you're pleading to, the disorderly conduct, what the state would have to show to find you guilty of that count is that you engage in violent, abusive, indecent, profane, boisterous, unreasonably loud, or otherwise disorderly conduct which, under the circumstances as they then existed, tended to cause or provoke a disturbance. Is that your understanding?
Yeah.
You understand that the maximum penalty on this is 90 days in jail or a $1,000 fine or both, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. And you understand that the court is not bound by any agreement between the parties, and I could sentence you up to that maximum?
Yeah.
Still want to proceed?
Yeah.
Yes? Has anybody made any threats or promises to get you to change your plea today?
No.
You're doing so after speaking with your attorney?
No. I'm good. Yeah, we going straight. We doing it. We doing the plea.
Okay, you want to do the plea, right?
Yeah.
And you're doing so after discussing it with your attorney, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. This form further indicates that you are not currently receiving treatment for mental illness, mental disorder, and you have not had any drugs, alcohol, or medication in the past 24 hours. Is that all correct?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Yes. The next section are your constitutional rights. Those rights are found here on the plea questionnaire. These boxes are checked. May I presume that you've read these or had them read to you by your attorney, and that you're freely, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving these constitutional rights and entering your not guilty plea, or I'm sorry, your no contest plea? Is that right?
I'm doing that.
You're doing that? Okay. You understand that those rights include but are not limited to your right to a trial, your right to remain silent, your right to testify at your trial, your right to a jury trial. All those rights you're giving up by entering a plea, correct?
Right.
Right? Okay. Mr. Freilich, you went over this form with Ms. Schabusiness and answered all her questions.
Yes, I have very carefully, Your Honor.
Do you believe that she is freely, voluntarily, and intelligently changing her plea today?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe that there's a factual basis for her plea?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
May I use the criminal complaint to find that factual basis?
Your Honor, yes, you may.
And how many offers total did you receive in this matter?
One.
And you conveyed it to Ms. Schabusiness and she's chosen to accept it?
Yes, I sent it to her by letter. I talked with her about it on the telephone, and we also talked in person today.
All right. Ms. Schabusiness, you've heard what your attorney had to say, correct?
Yeah,
Do you agree with him?
yeah.
Do you believe that you are freely, voluntarily, and intelligently changing your plea today?
Yeah, I'm going in with the plea because that's what I put my initials down on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
doing.
and do you have any questions of Mr. Freilich?
Never.
Never. And you agree that there's a factual basis to your plea, correct? To the disorderly conduct plea?
Yeah, violent behavior.
All right. Ms. Button, you're moving to amend count 1 from battery by a prisoner to disorderly conduct.
Yes, Your Honor, and we are in victim rights compliance. I have spoken with the victim in this matter, and she's in support of the resolution. She does have some feedback for sentencing, but I can save that for later.
All right. That motion is granted. So, Ms. Schabusiness, what is your plea to the amended count disorderly conduct?
Hey, no contest. We ain't doing no contest.
No contest? Ms. Schabusiness, I accept your plea. I find that it's been freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. I find that there is a factual base for your plea. I accept it, find you guilty, and enter judgment. Now, Ms. Button, you're asking that this be set for a later sentencing date, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, I have a copy of the video that I plan to file for the court ahead of time.
Mr. Freilich, what's your position on that?
Your Honor, Assistant District Attorney Button and I, we talked about this, that we would maybe do this case in 2 parts, if the court was okay with it. I'm fine with having the sentencing hearing on a different day. I also talked with my client, and she's fine with that as well.
And you would want Ms. Schabusiness in court? Is
Yes.
that-
Yes, please.
All right, the court will reset this. How much time do you think you need, Ms. Button?
Not long, Your Honor, I can file it today.
Your Honor, do you mean for the hearing?
For time to prepare for the hearing and the hearing.
I think 45 minutes maybe for the hearing, just to be safe. Maybe 30 days.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we? Can we do? The afternoon of December 1st.
Yes, I'm wide open.
All right, can we do 1:30?
Perfect.
1:30, Ms. Button?
That's fine.
All right,
Thank you.
we'll reset it for a sentencing on December 1st at 1:30.
Thank you very much.
Case adjourned.
All right, yeah.
I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right, all right.